Espargaro away at the moment, pushing and shoving. Morbidelli is on fire. He's going for this. He's straight out front there, the kind of start we might have expected. Full tank so for the first time. They've done no testing here. There's hardly any time during the weekend, and that Aprilia's not short on horsepower in a straight line. The Yamaha's going to have a struggle to keep with it.
Well, we did see Aprilia lead last year, if you remember. Much one line through the stadium section.
Now then, Morbidelli's gone for the soft rear tyre, hasn't he? So he's gone for the softer of the two Petronas, the yellow-banded front tyres. If it's just a black round thing, then that's the medium, or a bit more pushing and shoving. It's more like Moto 3 down in the field.
Nakagami diving up
out of the traps and gets on with it straight away. And this is just what you need. Get a rhythm, get out front if you can, and keep your money.
The out-and-out overall lap time in qualifying, yes, of course, Quartararo's the man for that, but race pace out of the two Petronas
has been on the floor. Look at the two KTMs looking good as well. Of course, Brad Binder is a rookie here. He wouldn't have tested here or done anything on a MotoGP bike before.
That's just how fast it was. The MotoGP bike is compared to his Moto2 bike, having never been to this track. Aleix is wide.
Out one side of the bike is like hard work as you try to counter steer down towards turn 3. Quartararo's there. Look at the two. How brave he's been done. Through comes Zarco as well. Zarco slides underneath the other KTM. So, Pol Espargaro getting beaten up now. I wouldn't have...
Vince Schiller's going to go wide.
Come on if you think you're hard enough.
Yeah, he did go wide.
Wow, look at that. Pol Espargaro comes straight back at him. Great stuff. Well, it's answered my question for sure. Where is Dovizioso? He's on a 1-point scoring position. 15th. Just in front of Bradley Smith.
When you watch Binder, Keith, all I think is he races the riders to the next corner.
He's actually made up quite a lot of places. He was 15th when he crossed the line first time around, but if you look at the order there, he is in 12th place now. He's come up.
He's going to tough it out round the outside, up the inside, yes.
Binder is the boy. Binder the brave. He just grows in stature. And he gets to the Red Bull Ring, and they're testing here this week as well. They got new parts for the KTMs.
Yeah, they've got concessions still, KTMs, obviously, so they can...
That's the key, isn't it? 1.1 it was over the lines, 1.4 now. Morbidelli on Quartararo, his teammate. Morbidelli is coming.
19th place, and he lost 7 places in the opening couple of laps. So something was down at turn 3 with us mirrors down in 16th place. Here comes Johann Zarco trying to put that great start from the Aprilia rider. He's now going to be challenged by his brother Pol. Yeah, unfortunately, his engine performance. We know that the Aprilia's about their reliability issues, and he's being attacked now by... Don't fight back, though. Here we go, Pol and Aleix. It's a family affair. They love each other so much, but they don't really care when the visor comes down. Pit Byron looking on to 5th place. It's been a pretty poor start, a very average start. Dovizioso's clawed his way up into 12th, but he's 4.6 seconds behind his opening laps. You're praying that he can keep it all together because he's just showing what he's got here. Their first dry podium. It comes from a rookie. It comes from Brad Binder in just his turn 10. Let's see where the gap is. It looks like it's come down by 10th or 2. Brad Binder is just great. Is Binder going to have a poke? The World Championship leader into turn 1. No, there's nobody quicker than the man we're looking back to right now, Brad Binder, around this 5.4 this lap of the race. It was half a second quicker than your race leader Morbidelli. But Dovi is still behind his teammate Petrucci in 12th. They cannot believe it right now because their rookie sensation, Brad Binder, how long will he be able to keep this pay rate in MotoGP? That's what he said yesterday. It's a journey into the unknown. He said, I'm basically just going to get out there. Go Alex. He's now up into 8th, so the news gets worse for the number 12, and Alex wins. They're in the fight for 6th. Yeah, well, the Ducati GP20 take the fight forward for Ducati, and he's under real pressure here from his former KTM teammate. I think he was probably going to be fighting for the victory. So at the moment, plan A going to plan for the podium, but it doesn't need to be done immediately. That said, he wants to find a way. Binder, having got quickly onto Fabio Quartararo's rear tyres, not been close to an inch. He'll take the mile. Door open, and Joan Mir's gone down with Miguel Oliveira. The two rookies for the fight for a podium, qualifying poorly again, and a poor start has put him in a position he's immediately surrendered that place back. So Joan Mir, that's his second DNF in the first. Thinking about having a go here. That's second for Fabio Quartararo. Well, we keep saying, South African fans, if you're tuning in, you've got a new motorsport here. Oh, it's Lecuona, not Oliveira. Sorry, apologies to his sake. He sees the checkered flag, given the almighty roasting he got from her punching anything within his sight. I mean, Ika Lecuona, not doing himself well. I would give him quite a big distance when he gets back out there. 100% agree. Meanwhile, he's going in quite hot, quite wide. He needs to be going way past Pol Espargaro in Ref 1, gets stuck behind Petrucci, Miller and there's a chance now. Can he find a way through? No, the gap at the line now, try and get on the power, get on the slipstream. Can he find a way through on Johann Zarco now? Yes, indeed. Yeah, Quartararo at the moment has not been able to. Pol Espargaro trot Johann Zarco. Yes, he's hugging that tighter inside line. There was no way for Zarco to turn. Second at the moment of Morbidelli. Morbidelli just comfortably holding that gap around a second. 1 point. This is for Zarco to get back on through. You can just see though, you know with Pol, he's angry to see KTM taking a historic first dry race podium. He'll not be here since KTM started in MotoGP 2017. It's kind of been their golden boy. They didn't want to load it. That is going to smart. It's going to sting massively.
Valentino Rossi could potentially see 6th place right now.
Now, don't forget that the doctor going for Maverick Vinales at all. Last time around he was half a second slower than Rossi in front of 57.
Oh, that's really wide from Aleix Espargaro and Alex Rins here.
Right from the get-go here. And that crash early on in FP1 at turn 13 seemed to knock the stuff about it.
Races, traditionally, Maverick Vinales, but he'd have to come on a lot stronger than in the early stages. No problem at all for Franco Morbidelli. He's still 1.1 seconds. He's up into 11.
And what happened as soon as Pol Espargaro forced his way through on was just holding it up a little bit. Because Pol Espargaro's got the pace now to really dig into. As soon as he was able to dispense of Zarco's threat, he was 3/10 almost.
So he closes up on his teammate. He won't have liked that little nudge.
Right, Pol Espargaro right now. We're seeing another factory KTM ahead of him on a dry note.
It's coming, isn't it? Pol Espargaro knows he wants that podium. Morbidelli looking really comfortable and smooth. It's fair to say that here, the 2 satellite Yamahas 1 and 2, and the closest factory riders don't know, not quite, as they head into turn 14 and then round onto the start-finish straight.
Fabio Quartararo and Brad Binder, the South African
Future stars.
Yeah, Pol Espargaro is closing hand and fist here, only half a second adrift down the South African. Morbidelli again is just hovering anything.
Pit Byra will be a bit nervous about what's to come here. Early on, luckily, it's not resulted in anything to worry about in place, because Pol is closing. With credit to Johann Zarco.
You have to worry about Alex Rins is over 2.7 seconds back, as he's still nowhere near 100% fit. And what he's doing on that,
Fabio Quartararo is 1.4 seconds behind his teammate.
well, Binder's played a blinder at the moment, but he's going to have to play something pretty strong as well to keep his teammate Pol Espargaro. He's taking chunks of time out of the 2 men ahead of him, as we said. He's going to be right on Aleix Espargaro, and he's broken him as well. It's now the turn of Valentino Rossi.
Cross the
Speed, 1.4 seconds now. Morbidelli at 58.4, just a fraction.
Get past Fabio and maybe even pull him away.
Quickest man of this group, again, great.
He is.
You know, he's going for it on the inside of the World Championship leader. He's done it. Can't turn it on him. Brad Binder in his 3rd MotoGP Grand Prix goes in the 2nd.
He'll be thinking, what's going on here? And Johann Zarco is still in this hunt as well. I'm wondering whether Fabio here has just started to run in already to a little bit of
Quartararo, the meat and a Red Bull KTM sandwich right now. Binder looks worried about as well, because Pol Espargaro and Johann Zarco are all over his rear tyre now as well.
Can you believe this?
Well, let's be honest, Steve. Without the run-off at turn 5 in F1,
Fabio's in trouble. The World Championship leader might have run into a spot of
somebody needs to have a stiff drink and a cold towel ready for pit bike. And I think he might be about to. He's going to lose at least 1 spot to Quartararo. Just about clings on to 4th.
He wants to move through on him, and he's going to have a look up into turn 1. He can't quite get there.
And all that hard work he can't call it collected.
He's gone down! He's gone down! It was check contact between him and Johann Zarco. He's got his arms up, wondering what happened.
There was definitely a nudge. Far leaned over on the right hand side. His defence would probably be, I had no idea that Pol Espargaro was there.
Was there contact here? Yes. Oh, and Zarco might be in a spot above her there. Simon, what are your thoughts on that?
From different classes, as you said, you can't quite see. You've got to go for the gap, but
he got it. And now all of their hopes on the podium come to rapid argument.
no, because on the big bikes especially, you have to run out in the middle of the corner and come back. Knows he's going to come back to get a shot out of there.
That's of course the same part of the circuit where he had contact with last year. The factory KTM team. He's done a bit of proper number on those guys, hasn't he, again?
Aware of anything. home and dry, cruising so far, is this man, Franco Morbidelli. And here comes Zarco, chasing by Quartararo. Quartararo's having grip problems here now, so it is Morbidelli, Binder and Zarco. If you have that as a top three race. Quartararo's really suffering, isn't he, with grip here? Really. I know what you guys are saying, I just didn't see him. I was leaning over to the right. I know exactly what he's going to say. In Franco Morbidelli. Oh, this will be unreal. Given what's just happened, that is going to happen if Brad Binder manages to win this race. Pol Espargaro, if you already went fuming. But you know, Pol Espargaro, that all got set up to Quartararo. This is the race start. Perfect backwards. Not for the first time we've seen that. I'd quite like to see the replay started things off a bit, but that bumped him back a few places, didn't it? And then unsettled him. Not adjust your TV sets. Franco Morbidelli leads. The rookie Braz in third, but he's currently under investigation for the contact with Pol Espargaro. The World Championship not really affected. Alex Rins, no tyre underneath him. Last time around he did a 59.9. He was 1 point. There is Miguel Oliveira. Now this is looking like a career-wise on Maverick Vinales, and Maverick Vinales now down in 10th place. This is the last couple of weeks ago. He was 17th on the career. It's going to get worse as well for Vinales. Extraordinary. I cannot, isn't it? There's Andrea Dovizioso then. Steadily going about his business, Steve, in the first lap now is just over half a second. It must be a mistake. It is down again to under half a second. He's taken just... Has his tyre dropped already? Joe Binder can just if he launches it from second, because he's got a win here.
Behind the other bike in the same team, Fabio. Look at the entry.
Yeah.
Maybe Franco's is going next.
Binder's about to go ballistic. This is incredible. Been an unlucky 13 for Franco Morbidelli, who's coming under real intense, immense. The thing is, because the KTM is so much stronger under braking, it's only 58.6 from Binder. The lap time's not even close. 6/10 quicker. Brad Binder turns 25 on Tuesday. Particularly are witnessing something more than a bit special here. Well, good luck. There's going to be a few of them right now booking the Monday off work tomorrow here at Franco Morbidelli. It's not when, it's if. And that's a long time around this circuit. But it's coming, and it's coming now. Leeds, a Grand Prix here in Brno. Let that sink in. 3 bike lengths, he ekes out on Morbidelli's Yamaha. Well, he's won Grand Prix in Moto3 for Red Bull Cake. Irresponsible riding in the long lap penalty with Johann Zarco. I know exactly what he's going to say. Full set for Red Bull KTM. Moto3 winner, Moto2 winner, and now POA Binder's blitzing Morbidelli already. Extraordinary penalty. Is that going to drop him back to Quartararo? He might just about get away with it. Long lap penalty. Down the hill, come out. Paolo Ciabatti's not happy about it. There's a bit more margin. Here he's going for it. He's in. He's got to try and stay behind them. Oh, Mark, I'm not being funny, but he was almost having his knee down. That was ridiculous by Zarco. Jaws hitting the floor. In the background, by the way, Rins is still riding in 5th. Valentino's Carles. Do you know what's going to really frustrate Johann Zarco? Is the fact that he's hungry. Pol Espargaro who's not yet taken his helmet off, storming into the back of the Red Bull case. I mean, he gets whacked in and out of the race. Talk about bittersweet for KTM, because, I mean, Binder has gone. He's gapped Morbidelli already by 1.2 seconds to have a big drop-off. Look at this in the long lap penalty. Does he stay on the right side to the track? That is precision. I mean, I'd say he deserves the podium just for that, Johann Zarco. I mean, the guy is crazy. We've got to say that. There's Pol Espargaro shaking his head. He knows what might have been. Oh, look at that. Biting his lip. 1-2. Davide Tartozzi. The catch is clearly, and I don't tend to disagree, but at that stage of the race, Zarco had a
You know, as a rider, you know you have to get by. If you're going to squeeze through before he comes back, and he didn't, it's made the move too late.
So can you maybe go down and see for quite a long time now with Ultra official Rick Crichton, just to maybe get a handle on the exact situation? The gap at the front has just come down again. Morbidelli's closed in, and the unbelievable Well, Alex Rins, astonishing. It could be on for fourth place here. Balance worse for the World Championship leader. I'm buying a thesaurus before we go to Austria because I'm running out of words. It's not sort of direct championship rivals at this moment that you would say are going past them, but at this early stage, a monumental race. And here comes Alex Rins, and is he going to go through all his imitation mode now? Clipped in by Fabio Quartararo because he's not had the rig. 1.5 second lead for Brad Binder. Currently doing at the moment, and at the moment he is producing an exhibition in the world that we've had the pleasure of watching. Haven't managed to get a victory with him. Been sensational. He's been absolutely awesome and phenomenal, but what a job the KTM engineers have done. They've transformed that motorcycle. What a weapon that is. Somehow he manages to hold on the Frenchman, but not for long, because here he comes again. He's going to get Quartararo as well. You can see Fabio Quartararo's rear tyre's just not hooking up at all today. Now it's entering the unknown. It's from here that they have got no idea of what the drop will be like. Either way, can he hold on to third, or once these guys get past Fabio, well, if Zarco does keep it together and hang on to the podium, at least we're going to find out his reaction very, very quickly to Rins and Quartararo. I've got to say, Quartararo, given the state of his rear tyre, he's doing a really good job. Here we go, here comes Rins, up the inside side, Valentino's waiting in the wings just to try and capitalise on it. He's having a look himself.
A year ago they would be saying a KTM likely 1-2 today, because I believe it could last 3 or 4 hours to the end. Unbelievable.
Well, everything about this season's been to potentially get his own. And here goes Rossi, two on the World Championship leader. It's just like a sinner's going to get him as well. I can tell you one thing. We've only got a few minutes to run. Could be get better for KTM. You know, Brad Binder said right from the get-go that he was what they've done this year, both mechanically and electronically. They've figured out a way to get all their horsepower. Is he going to make light work of Quartararo off Horsepower Hill? No, he isn't. Seconds clear of Morbidelli. History is about to be made by the MotoGP podium as Miguel Oliveira does eventually make quite light work of Fabio Quartararo, championship leader. But Brad Binder is poised, legend. A MotoGP race winner, a KTM legend. Last motorsport star was probably called Valentino, wasn't it? Well, they've got a new one. Next decade and more. Here is that's 17 and a half laps old. Morbidelli can't place now behind Dobby and Miller. I mean, this is the key thing for Fabio Quartararo, isn't it? Joso Vinales. In fact, he's actually stretching his lead. Is he Fabio's new big worry? Simon?
Yeah, guys, you know what, Binder, as a rider, I love watching him. I love watching.
It's absolutely incredible. Thanks for that, Simon. Yeah, I mean, I know that you are 2016 in Moto3, but he came from the back of the grid to win in Jerez, and so many super teams as well. I never expected to see this. He's a charming chap. This is just, I'm completely lost for words, which is a privilege and a pleasure to be watching history being made. That's one of the roots in history being created, and we're about to see this man do it. But can we get a hug? The stories don't end here. Zarco, what a story that is. Morbidelli's going to get his maiden podium. There's been more stories in the Spree MotoGP race than the race leader. Yes, your race leader, Brad Binder, 33 at turn 3. Look at those nervous, anxious faces. There's no fingernails left to chew, that's for sure. The funny thing is, Brad Binder yesterday said, "It's accomplished." I'm touching with now. I don't want anything to go wrong. Punishing. I mean, the roof is going to come off that KTM garage at the moment, considering he's had to take a penalty. But believe it or not, he is now unlucky now. Unless Zarco's tyre falls off the cliff, or he makes a mistake, he's hopefully got to save second place. He's just on a 2-minute flat lap from Morbidelli. I've seen for a long time if he pulls it off. Fastest rider on the circuit right now is Miguel Oliveira, took 6/10 nearly out of Zarco on that previous lap. Johann Zarco, in these latter laps that saw his grip deteriorate, and he dropped back into the clutches of Jack later on. Rather ironically, they're catching Franco Morbidelli as well. There's not enough time. I mean, he's barely getting his knee down, look. Really struggling part of the time to try and get some drive grip and traction out of turn number 9. A long last lap for Johann Zarco as well, because he's clinging on. Look at Terpopuler. I mean, he's going to be celebrating something later on. He is about 5 KTM said when they said they were coming to MotoGP in 2016, with it was off-road, road racing, and now they're about to take a step onto the big So Easy. What a hero Brad Binder has been for KT Moto2.
Guys, I've got to expand on it. Why? As a ex-rider, I determination. But every time he goes out on the track, he leaves it. If you do that, yeah, there's some time management on that, but you can win like that. Unbelievable.
Podium here from Johann Zarco in the closing stages. Zarco's got nothing left out of that rear tyre. Not the horsepower on the Ducati. But this is for the podium. What a podium it would be for Alex Free. That rear tyre's turned to chewing gum for Zarco now. He's got a couple of chances left. He's got compared to Zarco. Is he going to make close enough? Binder peels through the final. The end. You beauty. A blazing victory for Binder. A new start. But you have never seen anything like it in your life. KTM have a new king. And Brad Binder. Jubilation and joy yet again for the that team has had a podium finish in MotoGP. Have you ever seen anything like South African flag is going to be flying at the top of a motor? Because those two, there was some strong words exchanged between Miguel Oliveira and Brad Binder. Two parties kicking off tonight in South Africa. What a performance by the...
Hey guys, I've got everyone included here. Big hug, and I think I'll get my mark in this bit. You know that's special. To be honest, I'm speechless at the moment. It's so amazing. The race on Sunday evening, it's amazing. This team is fantastic, and
KTM, the Sponsorama team, can barely believe their eyes before they say Red Bull to Austria. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Congratulations, of course, we should not forget. Time, but he had nothing in response to Brad Binder's searing pace, but good to see Aleix Espargaro faded down to 7th. Look at that, the first rookie to win a race in the Premier Class. Got an ecstatic Mike Leitner, Simon.
Mike, he's come down with the riders and engineers. How do you feel?
Belum konsesi lagi ya.
Udah nggak dapet konsesi
Tidak ada
apa-apa
apa-apa
ya.
lagi, tidak ada pengembangan. Dan memang kalau kita melihat sebenarnya mereplikasi Honda yang selama ini dikembangkan oleh Honda waktu kemarin tuh. Yang sekarang tuh terusnya agak tembung seperti swing arm membuat saya sempat diungkapkan bahwa kondisinya mampu menikmati.
Oke. Nah, kita juga akan mengumumkan siapa yang menjadi pemenang nih, Mas Joni.